Hello, everyone. We have the energy of the week of Pekudei. That's the name of the energy of this week. I would like to start with a paragraph from the Zohar in verse 51 that explains to us something very important. So I'll start with the Zohar itself for the consciousness, and I'll continue with the understanding. And again, everything I'm sharing with you is based on classes I'm watching on Kabbalah.com, okay? That has to do with the chapter of the week. So you're more than welcome to go and seek the secrets and the depth of the understanding. Here I want to share with you, on the way, on the go, the main important points that you can use through your day, through this week. I'll start with a verse in the Zohar 51 in the Zohar Pekudei. יראת השם היא אוצרו, אוצרו דכל אילן בגין דהי יראת השם, נקית כל אינון נחלים והיא התעבדת אוצר לכולו. וחד נפקין מינה כל אינון גניזין כולהו אפיק לון בחשבונה. מנהלן לכתיב עינייך בריכות בחשבון ודאי אביד ואפיק אינון בריכות מים, והשגח להפקה כולה בחשבנו. Many times when things are happening, especially when things are happening to us and we don't understand and things seems to be very weird or not finding an end to a situation or very confused or very sad, the first thing or a certain point, we are raising our eyes and asking the help of God. Or sometimes when something happens to us, so we have the tendency to accuse God, the government, whoever, okay, or the other person, accusing. But then we are gaining a certain strength and understanding this week. This week, we are getting the point, first of all, to understand that the light of the Creator cannot reveal itself by itself. If we are not activating the light of the Creator, if we are not creating a vessel for that light, if we are not drawing that light, if we are not activating that energy, this energy cannot be revealed in this 1% world. It exists, but cannot be revealed. So here it's something very important, right? We have the tendency to ask, okay, God, come. He cannot. He cannot just come. I need to do something for that God or that light to be present in my life, in the world. So this is the first thing that I just said is very important, and that will guide us to see, what am I doing? Okay, so if it's so, how am I activating that light of the Creator in my life? So the first thing that we need to remember is, although we don't see it, the light keeps on nourishing us non-stop. Okay, we keep on receiving the energy, like our soul is connected to its source, like the root of the tree is connected to all the lands of the world. So they are taking water, right, from the source. The same way our soul, this is why we need to keep our soul unveiled as possible. Our soul is nourished by the light constantly, every time with a new light. The second thing, and this is something we need to learn to do, in order for us to draw the light, and when we are thinking about drawing the light, we're thinking to fill up the lacks that we have in our life, to have whatever it is, prosperity, healing, love, okay, protection, unity, health, whatever it is that we want, a career, okay, whatever I want. So I will ask the Creator, I want this, help me with this. And here, the opening of the eyes is, there's no need to beg the Creator. There is, what am I doing to become a chariot of light for others? In which way I am helping my surrounding. I'm assisting the world to be elevated. In which way? By my everyday actions, I'm helping my surrounding to elevate. What am I doing? Am I doing actions that are causing separation? Am I doing actions that are selfish? Am I doing actions that are small? What kind of action or thoughts or words am I saying, thinking, or doing? And what are they causing in the world? Because if they are causing to minimize the energy, if it's causing to separate between people, if it's causing to accuse and to blame and to victimize, all of those things, like there is so much in the world finding who's to blame, right? God was not here. This one is to accuse, the other one is to accuse. We always find someone that we can point out it's because of. So I have news. It's because of everybody and nobody. It's because of everybody, because each and every one of us need to check ourselves in which way am I building or destroying? That's the only question. If I'm looking whom to accuse, I can find. But there's no, it won't bring the world to a better place. It will just destroy the world. So the question that a Kabbalist will guide us to is to ask myself, in which way I become chariot for my surrounding, in which way I bring the world to be a better place. By accusing? No. By doing actions that will create, that will draw more light, as we said. The light itself cannot exist without me. So what am I doing? My thought, my speech, my actions, that will draw that light. Normally, it's actions of restriction, out of comfort zone, and sharing. That's what we learn since we studied Kabbalah, right? There is a way to activate, to desire the light, and to manifest it. To desire is I want, right? What do I want? And for what reason I want? And when it comes to, for the sake of sharing, for the sake of restricting, for the sake of moving on, then it's like filling the world with this light. But there is a big difference between if it will be my personal desire or my desire for the world. When my desire is really to affect the world, then I can see movement. Because when I am doing things for the world as part of the collective, what happens? I become stronger thanks to the strength of everybody. And with this, I can really bring not only the world to be built up to a higher consciousness, to a better place, to more unity, more love in the world, to overwhelm the world with love, with true love, and not, fake one or hatred. And with this, doing those actions for the others, as part of the others, we are helping the world to be built up. We are helping the world to be more elevated and therefore also to be protected and to be in a better place. The last thing is the actions that we do. And it says that there are few ways that we are interacting with the world. So one, it's the action of mercy that we would do. No, I don't owe anyone anything, and I would just be kind to the others. So those one are actions of sharing, action of kindness and mercy. And then maybe I caused some damage, so I will have to pay back because of this damage or something that I took from the world. But then there is the donation, or what we call Kabbalistically tzedakah. It's every time I'm doing an action of sharing, but we have to change our point of view. Because normally when we're doing an action of sharing, we think we are helping the universe. But here, we need to understand that by doing actions of sharing, I'm in fact closing debts that I have with the universe that I don't see. It could have been something I took from the universe, energy I took from the universe, energy I took from other people, maybe in past lifetime or the beginning of this life. And it's my time to share forward. That's the donation. That's the tzedakah. Sharing forward. And when I'm sharing forward, I'm closing the circle with the debts that I have with the universe, unseen debt. And when I'm closing those circles, I'm helping the elevation of this universe. So this is how I become a chariot for the others. And then as a result of everything I just shared, definitely I will be the first vessel that will be filled up with strength and understanding and powers and gifts that are more than what I imagine. So with this, I let you think over and think to yourself, in which way I am using everything that we just learned to be builder of the universe, to elevate the consciousness of the world and not to bring it to destruction. Because each and every one of us can bring the world to elevation. We have this power because each and every one of us count. I wish you a very good week, very powerful one. Keep on doing your connections and we'll see you next time.